Hi, my name is Freddie,
My name is Dashi.
and this week we're talking about Tango Gameworks' fresh new release, Ghostwire Tokyo.
So, after Strange's appearances hit Tokyo's population, it's up to you to uncover the source and purge the city of a strange new evil. Armed with your own mysterious abilities, you will face down the occult, unravel conspiracy theories, and experience Japanese urban legends like never before.
Ghostwire Tokyo went through a rough development cycle ever since its reveal back in E3 2019.
Ghostwire Tokyo had to switch up its creative leads twice during the development, causing the game to have an identity crisis and not know what it is. Despite the game having an identity crisis through its development, it released and it was well received. Mostly.
The game was disappointing to most, not quite cyberpunk level bad, but it's another sad tale of overhype.
Despite its faults, Ghostwire Tokyo is a great game, as expected from Tango Gameworks.
Alright, thank you for joining us.
Then again, I'm Tachi.
I'm Freddie.
What the?
Welcome back to our show, starring
Amir.
and Zeta. Today's topic is women's basketball. So today we will be talking about the UConn women's basketball game against South Carolina. The UConn girls were smacked with a hard look at what taking the next step requires. The Huskies post guards were overwhelmed by one of the greatest defenses in the sport's recent history.
Tournament overall victory, the first coming in 2017. Stadley has no house as is holding 11 titles, all under head coach Gino Alameda. Four assists and 3 steals. Meanwhile, forward Aaliyah Boston, the Naismith Player of the Year, finished with 11 points and 16 rebounds.
The team's heartbreaking 66-65. Final Four lost to Stanford. Enjoyed watching, but sadly that's all for this section.
Hope you guys tune in for next week's topic.
Hey, welcome back to the Rundown 5 sports segment. Last week we covered the Final 8 in March Madness and insight into the Final 4, but now it's time for the last bit of coverage, the Final 4 and the Final 2. UNC beat Duke with a huge upset, scoring 81-77, while Kansas beat Villanova with a blowout, 81-65. On Saturday, UNC and Kansas went at it. It was a very close game, and UNC it played extremely well, but Kansas came out on top, scoring 72-69 with an extremely defensive mindset. Kansas are now the national champions for the 4th time, overcoming what was a very unpredictable tournament. Last time they won a championship was in 2008. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and join us next week for more coverage.
This week in gaming news, we will be talking about Hogwarts Legacies, the latest installment to the Harry Potter franchise that you would want to own. In this open world action role-playing game, players will be put at the center of their own adventure.
Set in the 1800s, you play as a newcomer to Hogwarts. However, you arrive as a 5th year, which is already suspicious on its own. The point of the game is to uncover a hidden truth of the wizarding world. On the way, players will be able to grow their magical abilities by making spells, brewing potions, taming magical beasts, and more. But be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a dark path.
Hogwarts Legacies is planned to release late 2022 on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Grab your hats and brooms and head on over to GameStop.
So you could get Hogwarts Legacies as of late of 2022.
See you then.
Hey, welcome back to the Entertainment News segment. This week we're going to be covering Sony's latest feature film that tells the story of Michael Morbius, aka Jared Leto, a doctor renowned for his accomplishments in the medical field who turns into a vampire through a last-ditch attempt at saving his own life. Morbius fuses his DNA with vampire bat DNA to cure a rare blood disease he and his best friend Milo, aka Matt Smith, have suffered from since childhood. The result of the experiment ultimately haunts Morbius throughout the rest of the movie. It is difficult for any comic book movie to be released in this day and age, considering the pop culture phenomenon that comic book-based movies have become with fan craze surrounding movies such as The Batman and Spider-Man No Way Home. Comic book movies are prone to harsher judgment than ever before. Especially with this new movie, fans are really curious how it turns out. So far, a lot of the critics and reviews that have come out about this movie have been pretty mixed, so please let us know down in the comments how you guys think about Morbius, if you guys like it, if you guys don't like it, what could have been better. Anyway, let us know. Have a great day.